Hello everyone, my name is Caden Teakin. As we are all in the process of educating ourselves, we understand the importance of education. However, kids from all over the country have little to no interest in school. They feel underrepresented, not cared for, and see little to no relevance in it. Yet a fantastic way to bring excitement and relevance back into the school environment is hip hop. I've been listening to hip hop for about 8 years and I've done in-depth research in the topic. I'm here today to change the way you view hip hop's popularity, use in classrooms, and as a study, and to ask you to support its implementation in educational settings. Hip hop has grown into the most popular genre of music in the US. As a result, hip hop is widespread within the student population. Demonstrating this, the impact of hip hop culture on freshman student identity, performed at Rowan University in 2017, conducted a survey of freshman students' opinions on hip hop. The study indicated that 70.8% of participants listen to hip hop music every day, and that 50.9% feel a strong connection to hip hop culture. Furthermore, 63% reported that they were able to connect with other students by talking about hip hop. These results, for one, further support that hip hop is popular within the student body, and two, show that hip hop has had a significant impact on students, including how it has helped to bring other students together. The study also showed that only 15.8% of participants believed that their professors had an understanding of hip hop culture. Such stark differences in understanding do little to prevent divisions between learners and educators. By lessening the gap, professors and teachers could utilize hip hop to connect with their students. In addition, 64.8% agreed that campus should offer more events that are supportive of hip hop culture. By gaining a better understanding, schools and professors should utilize hip hop to better identify with their students. Students want these events, and as we will see, it is a great opportunity to boost student engagement and productivity. Already showing promise, hip hop has had a place in education for many years. The article, Why Hip Hop Belongs in Today's Classrooms, written by Nolan James and published in January 2020, argues for the implementation of hip hop in classrooms. It goes on to explain that many K-12 teachers have embraced this method of teaching throughout the years. In fact, in 2011, it was known that at least 150 K-12 teachers had used hip hop in their classrooms. They are not the only ones. Higher education professors and scholars have been utilizing and studying hip hop and its impact on teaching. Over 300 college courses, hip hop courses, have been administered, and scholars have found that it has taught many important skills, such as critical thinking and literacy. Because of educators like these who have already given hip hop a chance, we can too. They have shown that hip hop has a place in education teaching important skills. One such example dates back to 2013. In 2013, the Science Genius Battles Initiative, led by rapper GZA and Professor Christopher Emdin, teamed up with 10 different New York public schools to help teach science through hip hop. Students were tasked with correctly utilizing their scientific learning to compose a rap song about a science subject. Students reported a revival of interest in science. To quote 9th grader Keegan Dillian, "I had lost my passion for science, but now that they're mixing it with music, I actually feel I can get an A+." End quote. This hip hop assignment gave students a new perspective on science and made it an engaging subject for them. It even improved their confidence and allowed them to perform better. Through hip hop, schools have seen a boost in student engagement and an increase in learning. Beyond such initiatives, there are lots to learn from hip hop songs themselves, much like how we study poetry and the civil rights movement. In many ways, hip hop is both. Arguably, the most regarded hip hop artist is Tupac. He not only was a rapper, but a poet and an activist. Tupac was remembered for the way he portrayed his life through his music. From the Hip Hop Archive and Research Institute, quote, "Tupac told his difficult story with uncompromising realism, critique, and compassion. He argued for change and insisted that we can do better, we must do better, society must change, and yes, we are all responsible," end quote. Tupac preached the same message that great leaders such as Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr., whom we study in classrooms today, preached in their time. Simply put, in Tupac's words, let's change the way we treat each other. These are powerful lessons for students to learn, and due to their connection to hip hop, they're more inclined to take them to heart. And that wraps up this presentation. My hope is that I have changed the way you view hip hop popularity, use in classrooms, and as a study. I encourage you all today to reconsider the opinions you may have had of hip hop and to be a willing advocate for the inclusion of hip hop in education. Thank you.